And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shabby. We're in store for a major
Toronto Blue
about to get
Jays.
started here. Today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Misses off the plate. And it's 2-1. Just off the outside edge. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Cole Young. Young, a former first rounder, making his debut. And I think he's a big part of their plans moving forward.
Yeah, I would agree, and I don't think he would have gotten the call up here in April if they felt like he needed a lot more development down in the minors. It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie.
Guerrero takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mariners go down quietly there, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Toronto, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher, covering. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Batting second, center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Varsho, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. And he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Raleigh down to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first with 1 gone. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's done a great job making.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe. Varsho, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. That one drilled left field, ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Really exciting when a couple of guys get their hands on the ball and execute the relay perfectly. Nice throw to third. Awesome.
Back now in Toronto, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. steps on first for the out. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Ball 1, no strikes.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Second inning here, no score. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Dives, and he can't hang on.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Next pitch is outside. Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of this three-game set. There's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Bottom of the inning. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser. Bassett back to work. This one ripped, but foul to the right. That misses the zone. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And that one ripped to left, and foul ball. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Swings and chases a low one there. Gets to it on to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. So up next, Addison Barger. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Raleigh down to first with it. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends. That one missed.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
That's in there. That's strike 1. And a strike on the outside edge. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Randy Arozarena in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. In the air, center field. He makes the grab. 1 away. So the lineup flips over. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Line drive. Caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. outside.
Off the plate.
And it's 1-0.
Well, these Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Ouch.
Yep, that got him. First base.
Now that is
back to the top of the lineup. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 1 so far. Out to center. Rodriguez heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. Swings through that.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. Langford over at second. Kirk on at first with 2 down. Softly hit to third. On the run, sent it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still no score. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. First pitch misses. Naylor measures 5 feet 10 inches, 235 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Hot shot to third. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And now Cal Raleigh. And that misses. 1-0.
That's ball 2.
1 out, bases empty.
2-0.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. That's a little bit low. That one is absolutely belted. Catches, stumbles, hangs on.
All right, kind of lost his balance at the end there and gave us a little flare, but that was a really nice job tracking it down, and that thing was sinking fast. If it gets by him, it was going to roll for a while.
Suarez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond, and he has thrown 4 shutout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Colton Cowser. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
High fly ball out towards left field. Going back on this one. Tattooed to Tatertown. Population U, bro. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 7th home run of the season, and they take the lead. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to have been foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. That one fouled off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The shortstop takes the ball.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Barger now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
There's the swing and a miss.
Oh, it's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Swing and a foul out of play. Out to short. Toss to Naylor, and that'll do it. The Jays get a pair on this homer. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Inside corner at the knees, that's a strike. Good fastball.
Well, these Mariners just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Just missed.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And there's a ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fought off foul. Polanco leads off first with 1 away. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now it's Randy Arozarena. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next pitch in for a strike. 2-1 now. And misses inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 3-2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Bassett back to work. And it's fouled away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a curveball is just outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. That misses the zone. Full count now. Struck him out looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's Andres Jimenez. Just missed. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And that one hammered, raging back towards the wall. And it hits the fence. And that's a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. The Mariners have some bullpen action for the first time. Braden Fisher appears to be getting loose. Saucedo also getting ready. And a swing and a miss.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete. Blue Jays 2 and the top of the 6th inning. Now here is Cole Young.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's in there. Strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there, he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play.
Bichette, quick feed to second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Blue Jays 2 and the Mariners nothing. Back now in Toronto. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Colton Cowser. Swinging a foul straight back. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Manager out of the... New pitcher for the Mariners, Braden Fisher. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Two outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. In the air, right field, Arozarena under this one. Nabs it, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
To Jimenez, to Guerrero, and they turn two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Polanco in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
That one outside. 1-2 the count. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Jimenez throw to first. And Polanco is out. That's out number 3. Nobody left. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Fisher, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering upstairs. In the air, left field, Canzone. And it's caught for the out. So digging in, Wyatt Langford, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
0-1's the count.
That one out to right. Arozarena makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air, right side. Arozarena makes the play, and that's the 3rd.
Now pitching for
back
the
here,
Blue Jays.
new pitcher now for the Jays, Brian Abreu.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
That clips the corner. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Cowser going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So up next, Randy Arozarena. Pitch misses outside. And that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 down, base is empty. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first offering is not close. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Pitching for Seattle.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Taylor Saucedo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jimenez
0-1.
at the plate now as he chases after that one. Fly ball center field. Rodriguez hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Going away. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning.
Ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Out to short. Young zips it to first, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they hold the 2-0 lead.
Now pitching.
So a young arm coming on now out of the pen. Justin Martinez.
Coming on for the save here, and something he couldn't get done in his last appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up.
And now Cole Young, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fouled off left side. Just missed. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Josh Naylor. 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is down low. The M's down by a pair here at the top of the ninth. This one in the air, right field, and that's a fair ball. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho gets under it. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. Outside low. And that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shaw. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside. Saw it deep into the...
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. On the ground, out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, no outs. Josh Naylor will hit next. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's one. Over to first, safe. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Good job to fight that one off. Rodriguez, the runner at third. Naylor at first. One gone.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And there's a ball. Missed with a changeup. And it's 3-2. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Naylor up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the second game of the series. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Logan Gilbert. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Gilbert with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing and a ball popped up. Crawford. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Line drive. And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Colton Cowser. Swung on, belted. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Fastball is outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a follow.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Jorge Polanco stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
That's to third, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Gilbert back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Springer with a homer in his last game. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The next offering misses. And the count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt. Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Rodriguez settles under it, calls it in, 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Swings and misses. 0-1.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
This one smoked out to left. Canzone makes the grab, and that's the inning. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Randy Arozarena. Late swing fouled off. That just misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Center field. Varsho moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So the batting order turns over, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Pulls that one foul. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Guerrero makes the catch, and there's 2 away. J.P. Crawford digs in now. And a foul ball.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Fast forward to 2022 for Julio Rodriguez to win the rookie. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Wyatt Langford.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. And a breaking ball misses outside. Out towards right center field. And that will fall. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still.
Polanco, off-balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now here is Dalton Varsho. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Canzone. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and now it's Josh Naylor on the ground, and that chance handled. One up, one down. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. A changeup missing, and it's 1-0. Raleigh, in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And that drops in for a strike. Outside low, and the count's full. That one hammered center field. Back there. Gone.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now Dominic Canzone. That one way outside. Ball 1. Base knock center field. First and second, 1 out. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now in Toronto, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, these Blue Jays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Colton Cowser now at the plate. Rip to third. Fires to first in time. And the batter is George Springer. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3. Bieber back to work. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air. Kirk hauls it in, and there's one away. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. That's outside. Ball 1. To the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Rodriguez out of the play. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That one almost got him.
Strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And that is out of play. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Langford at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Slider misses outside.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd. And we're back. Top 6. Here's Josh Naylor. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out.
Up next for
So now it's the Mariner
catcher,
cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. He went deep back in the fourth. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Suarez in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Catcher Alejandro Kirk.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that one fouled off.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
And fouled off. And now the count is even. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Canzone brings it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. So another good inning. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone on the corner for a strike.
0-1.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Throws to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. That one to first. He'll do it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th. Next is the designated hitter, Luke Raley. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play, that's an infield single.
Now batting.
And now the right fielder, Randy Arozarena. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Raley off of first with 2 away. And strike 2.
1-2.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. And that's in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Brash up and loosening in the pen. Ferguson also throwing. And that one upstairs.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Stretches out and hauls it in. Bo Bichette up to the dish. There's a strike.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one ripped. And foul ball. That one hit to right. Arozarena. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We go to the 8th. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 23, Jeff Hoffman.
Right through there for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one is inside.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop J.P. Crawford.
Now here is J.P. Crawford. 1 for 3. And that skips in the dirt. Hoffman, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Snags it for the second out. Naylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 1 and the Jays 0. Caleb Ferguson into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a foul out of play. Fought off foul.
Now pitching for
Matt
Seattle.
Brash is forced to the
Number
mound
47.
after the injury.
Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rates.
Got him swinging.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
One down, base is empty. And that misses off the outside edge. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Yeah, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Foul ball there. Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, and it remains 1-0.
Now pitching for the Blue
We're
Jays.
back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Gabe Spire.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Suarez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. In there at the knees for a strike. And that misses. And a count 2-1. Way out front for strike 2. Hard grounder just inside the line. Base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Way high. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missing inside.
Careful.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play.
Here comes the manager.
Pitching for the Blue Jays. Number 93. Jimmy Garcia.
And there's a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Got him. Now 2 out. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. First pitch, and he just misses. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Kenzone on third. Raley at second with 2 gone. And ball 1.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Andres Munoz.
Now pitching for
Save
Seattle,
opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging. And now one away. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning. Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
2 down, nobody on.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And it's fouled away. One strike away. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Raleigh gathers, throws to first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the show brings you the game of the week. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill in this one, Cole Reagans. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Julio Rodriguez leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 5 o'clock.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Jimenez, 1 out in the top of the first. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Crawford, in his 8th season, batting second in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2013.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back now in Toronto. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Ryan Wu.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Andres Jimenez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That's towards center. Rodriguez makes the catch. 1 away. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Wu, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Foul ball still 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Wow, that was just foul. Very close to maybe being extra bases there.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Raley brings it in with a nice running grab. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And a strike on the outside corner at 95. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Jorge Polanco stands in now and watches strike one. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
That's down and in.
All right, so in this at bat, you've seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
And now the right fielder, Luke Raley. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it.
Left fielder,
And I'm sure he'd love another
Randy
swing at it
Arozarena.
because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Next pitch is downstairs. Right side, Jimenez. Tosses to first. They get the out on Arozarena. Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser.
Woo back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, George.
Here's George Springer.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Really aggressive at the plate in that at-bat, Singy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all three of the pitches, Boog, and that's not an at-bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
Bo Bichette, the next to hit, takes ball one. 2 out, space is empty. Strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
This one popped up. Moore brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. This one popped up. Jimenez. And out number 1 on the grab. Mitch Garver up to hit here. And that drops in for a strike. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Just off the outside corner, and it's 1-2. Outside.
2 strikes.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. Rodriguez out of the play. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Off for the Jays, 3rd baseman, Addison Barger.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. And that's a little bit high. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Rodriguez snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Fastball is outside. Fought off foul. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Just misses with that one.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
On the ground to third. Slides for the stop. To first.
Out.
What a play. Inning over. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one.
Two balls, one strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. It's a bomb.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Naylor batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That's in there. No balls, two strikes. Next offering is outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And that one missing low. Suarez in his 11th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0.
Well, it's not easy putting a runner on first base for free, but sometimes it's just the best option. He's been on fire at the plate, so why not take the bat out of his hands and try to get the next guy?
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning.
And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, these Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Toss to Naylor. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Vladdy now in the box, comes up
0-1.
empty with a swing there. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's two gone. Colton Cowser next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to left his first time. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Good eye right there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And they're down. Reagan's back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now batting.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And a couple of quick outs. Moore in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Crawford pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Addison Barger. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. There's the strike. That one catches the zone. 0-2 now.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Foul ball there. That one just misses the outside corner. Now 1-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab, 1 down. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Crawford checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. On the ground, could be 2. To Jimenez. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Bottom of the 6th, and now for the Jays, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler
Stepping in, Tyler Heineman. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes. Foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2. Popped in the air, left field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 away now. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Andres Jimenez. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a bouncer, foul of first.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Back to the mound. It hit him.
Up next for
And
the
now they'll
Blue
hustle out
Jays,
to check
center
on him.
fielder,
That was quite a shot he took
Varsho.
as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So 2 down, and now it's going to be Dalton Varsho. He's grounded out a couple of times. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Jimenez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Wu throws over. Jimenez back on a dive. Strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. It It's his 6th home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now a chance for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Nope. Ball 1.
Just missed. That one lifted to left. Arozarena sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Josh Naylor. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cole Reagan 52. Out of the game, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game. New arm out of the pen when we get back. Hit in the air, left field. Langford. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
And on the mound, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had him eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside. 3 balls and a strike. Out to short. Bichette. Slinging it to first in time. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Right through there for a strike. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swing and a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch.
Troy Taylor takes over on the mound. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rayleigh sizes this one up. And there's one away. So digging in, Bo Bichette.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Matt Brash, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Salcedo getting loose as well. Line to left, down the line, and it's foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. So up next for Toronto, Wyatt Langford. 1 for 2. Pitch
Counts
misses,
1-0.
and it's 1-0. Swings through that one.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Barker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Cut out and miss, struck him out. That ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and now for...
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 41.
There's a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, can really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And now Randy Arozarena. Sliced hard but foul. That one the other way. Jimenez in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And that is that. Matt Brash taking over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
On the ground, right side. Moore. Over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Brash is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Tap foul at the plate.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Garver with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Next to hit, Dalton Varsho. Yeah, that's fouled off. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
And a swing and a miss, and good work there as he gets it. Back here at Rogers Center, and here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Jimenez throw to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a foul out of play. Martinez is just one strike away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Fastball right back to the mound. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how...